right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away. Because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Williams. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lee.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. And we are underway. Finds his range with the jab. Nice straight right lands. Back to the body shots now. That one blocked. Pretty good connection there, yeah. Stuffs the takedown without issue.
In the clinch, big body punch, big as
Lee gets the double leg takedown. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Nice transition into full guard here. We'll see what he chooses to do now.
He's going to be trying to pass the half or eventually get to full guard, full mount, sorry.
Lee's going for an arm here.
Arm is very tight.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Lee's back in full guard.
Nice pass.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Change of the position.
working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, scramble, get up.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, right into mount.
Transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Lee. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Under 2 minutes now to go round one. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground, and these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. Great punch. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You know, he's going guillotine.
Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Setting up for another submission now.
Oh, it's getting deep. Big ground and pound.
Side control now.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Round 2 is next.
Deep breath, relax. Let's go back out there and look for the finish. His arms are open, so let's get the tape.
All right, so a huge 5 minutes turned in by him there. Good work with those leg kicks, man.
Real good job with the leg kicks, just really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. He did a great job of finding an opening and taking full advantage of it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2.
What a kick that will land.
Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent. That shot blocked. Uppercut gets through on the counter. Just a nasty leg kick afterward. That's hard to reach.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Lee gets the takedown. Nice entry on that attempt.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, nice.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head, really getting the squeeze and trying to get the submission victory.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Great job being busy off of his back. He lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Knee on belly.
3 minutes to go.
Beautiful transition.
Lee's back in full mount. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
In the half guard.
I need you to scramble.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have... Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Nice transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Beautiful combination of punches to the head. He gets tagged again. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg takedown. And he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Good round.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Okay, listen. When this fight gets to the ground, I'm okay with you being on top, but I need you to keep your position. Now, you did great.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Nice combination of strikes there by Lee.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Big knee there.
Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks.
Lee gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Straight punches, true.
Beautiful jab lands.
Oh, what a connection submission by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the... Oh, Kimura tag. Yup. That is tight.
Oh, looked pretty tight, but he gives up on the submission.
Right to the knee on belly.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Making all these shots count. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. He's isolating an arm.
Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, that has got to be it. No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He lets the fight on.
Side control now. All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to...
Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head and feeding the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Nicely done. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every...
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. All right, looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe. He passes to half guard.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
Hey, stop.
Okay, relax. Breathe for me. Let's refocus. You good? You with me? Okay, listen. I need you to stay off your back this round. I need you to...
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Lee gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
It's another kick.
Hey, it's like Rocky. On the apron with the white towel. Throw it in, boy. The fight's over. Oh, nice level change.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Lee's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Elbow landed now from the bottom by Lee.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Right into side control. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Nice.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lee.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Lee's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, side control now.
Getting them out here.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, great reversal to top position by Lee.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Lee's right back to the full mount.
Great defense by this fighter.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now. He's doing a real good job putting himself in position.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes. Arms in deep.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Keep those hands up, Corey. Keep those hands high.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Final seconds here. Lee's back in full mount. All right, He's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round.
What a beautiful jab landed there.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Lee.
Wow, he lands another leg kick. Nice level change. Oh, right into mount.
He's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. And there it is. Another strike on the ground gets through. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Lee's right back to the full mount here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Lee's back in half guard. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. Lands a solid kick right there.
Oh, a real nice shot to the head in the clinch there. Just over 3 minutes now. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent. Thought he was going low, and now he got hurt very badly.
Oh, great submission defense.
He passes the half.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
That Darce choke is tight.
How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped yet. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Lee. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Gets inside here and lands the elbow. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
He passed the half guard. That was a slick transition.
Let's go.
And there you go, again, half guard. Side control, he's pretty safe there. Great submission defense.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. "30 seconds now to go in the fight."
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, feet on the hips here.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's going to snap.
He's got it isolated.
No, he's out. The fight's going to continue. What a fight. 25 minutes turned in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now in
after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Lee.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.
Come to shove, I'm a bad man. Say you and yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eatin' and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold their heads and eyes up so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been survivors, sons and fathers meant for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cause. Not enough pressure for me to call the dogs off. I am more the spirit in charge than all wrong. So what is a messiah to a man? You can try and understand what's a lion to a land. I made history, then history.
So here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. He made himself undeniable, and tonight he gets a title shot. We shall see what he can do with it.
Yeah, he made himself undeniable. You know, nothing is ever guaranteed. Sometimes you got to be bold. He just kept his head down. He kept working whoever they put in front of him. He beat them, and ultimately he finds himself on the verge of a championship. The preparation has been thorough. The preparation has been very intense, and he feels like they have done everything necessary to become the champ tonight.
Now, most people would argue right now the UFC's 185-pound division has never been stronger, and a lot of people believe that this man is going to alter history by wresting the title over him. So the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. And prevailing wisdom is it's going to take a huge effort out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy without being on your A game. And not even just your A game is going to get it done. You have got to overachieve in order to beat this guy. This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, you know he's the best. From the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ, and he doesn't intend for that to change.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut or more difficult than once prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance of this latest middleweight championship title defense. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Apex. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Middleweight Champion of the World, the Professional.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, here we go. UFC Middleweight Championship is on the line.
Ooh, the head kick lands. He got taken down. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, has the guard closed here.
Big ground and pound. Nice strike lands from the bottom fight.
Working out of the half guard here. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, some big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he when he's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now?
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground.
Gotta be careful here.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Knee on belly. Great job finding his shots from the top position. That was nice.
Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Beautiful reversal on the ground.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got. Nice.
Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. One more here, DC, and we could be having a referee coming in.
Waving it off. It could be over in an instant if you do not block head kicks. What a phenomenal job by the offensive fighter, setting it up and then throwing that head kick over the top. Nice job setting it up. Good job landing. Great offense.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Nice jab. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side hold. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Takedown defense holds up. Nice short elbow there. He's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. 5 minutes in the books.
You're being controlled on the ground here. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. Head kicks upon head kicks, man.
I mean, generally you don't take this many head kicks.
Right.
You get one and you go to sleep. But he's been able to withstand it. But I'm telling you, man, he takes one more and he takes one more clean. His night's over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Changing the position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
This is a terrible position.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Now he's going full mount.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, feet on the hips here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Full side control now. Getting the mount here.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, nice.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
In the half guard.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the show.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an armbar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Make sure he stays high.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Beautiful transition. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done.
Side control. Oh, right into mount.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Now he's got good body position, yup.
15 seconds to go. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
You were forcing the shots. Remember what we did in the gym.
All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Look at that jab lands.
Oh, left hook.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Big hook.
Oh, nice. Nice. Wow. Actually got the takedown.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Nice transition.
Might be able to hook onto an arm here.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself.
Holding on to the submission attempt here. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Great ground and pound by this man.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Oh, look at that, high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
Lands with the ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Making all these shots count. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked up.
He's up. What submission defense on display. Now he's going full mount.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Got you good that time. Those body shots are starting to add up. You can't take too many more of those. What I'm looking for you now is wrestling. If he comes close, you need to drop.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. This is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the...
Whoa! Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done. He's got to be careful here. Getting them out here.
Nice positional control here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Nicely done. Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
What a tight armbar.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
Big right hook there by the champ. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe... Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that looks tight.
Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart.
great fight IQ.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle because the guy hit armbar.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. This is where he wants to be.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Oh, right in the mouth. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Under 90 seconds to go.
Oh, right into mount.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Nice.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Oh, he's got him in tight now, yep.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow!
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and then with his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attempt. Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, bails on the submission now. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out to the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that, but when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Low kick is there.
That leg hook was crazy.
Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Close guard. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different. But he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
That was a slick transition.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
And there you go, again, half guard. Big ground and pound. There it is, now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Final seconds of the fight. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to...
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but and new UFC champion of the world, you're looking at him.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, the Apex.
All right, so congratulations to the newly minted UFC middleweight champion of the world. He said all the right things during fight week. He had all the confidence that he needed here on fight night, and he turned that self-belief into action here tonight, and he leaves as the new king of the 185-pound division. There he is, the UFC middleweight champion. Sounds pretty good.